2.1. I have written the statement here. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. I have drawn a triangle ABC here and line is drawn parallel to one side. So I have drawn a line DE parallel to BC. Okay. The actual triangle is ABC. The line I have drawn parallel is DE. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle, this one, to intersect the other two sides, these are the other two sides, AC and DB. So this line DE intersects at D and E at distinct points. The other two sides are divided in the same ratio. It means these two sides, AB and EC, is divided in the same ratio. That is, AD is to DB should be same as AE is to EC. I have written that we have to prove that AD by DB should be same as AE by EC. Why? Because the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So let us see the proof of theorem. First we have to join DC and BE. I have joined that using blue line, DC and BE. Then we have to draw DM perpendicular to AC. I have drawn DM perpendicular to AC, EN perpendicular to AB. EN perpendicular to AB. It is perpendicular. Now, area of ADE, this triangle, that will be equal to half into base into height. Now we have drawn two heights here. Okay, one is this one and one is this one. So if we are taking the area of ADE, we can take it as half into base. Let's consider AD as the base. Half into base AD into what is the height on AD? We have to take which is perpendicular to AD. So which is perpendicular to AD? It is EN. You can see that this AD, EN is perpendicular to AD. So if we consider a triangle like this, it is half into AD into EN. So I have written half into AD into EN. Now area of triangle ADE is denoted by R of ADE, which is area. So area of ADE equal to half into AD into EN, half base height. Now similarly we will see for BDE. Now we will take B, D and E. It will be half into BD. Let's consider this as the base. Okay, BD as the base, half into BD into what is the height? How to find the height? We have to see the height. We have to see the length of line perpendicular from this side on the base. Correct? So what is the length of perpendicular on the base? We can see that this is the line. If we extend that, it comes here, and the perpendicular on this line is this. So it is EN. So area of BDE equal to half into base. Let's take this as base. If we take this as base, what is the perpendicular? It is EN. We have to extend this line. It is EN. So half into DB into EN. Next, what is area of ADE? Area of ADE. It can be written as half. Let's take this as the base now. Let's take AE as the base. If we take AE as the base, what is the height? Height will be from opposite side the perpendicular length. So half into AE into DM. Half into AE into DM. Next, let's take area of DEC. Area of DEC. So it will be half into, let's take this as the base, EC. Half into EC into what is the length of the perpendicular from D on EC? It is here. Okay, it is coming here. If we extend this line, it comes here. So this is the perpendicular. Half into EC into DM. So that is why we drew the perpendiculars. Now we'll take area of ADE by BDE. Okay, we'll divide these two. Half into area into ADE divided by half into DB into EN. Do that. EN will get cancelled. Half will get cancelled. We will get AD by DB. Next, we will divide ADE by DEC. When we take ADE, we will take this ADE now. It is half into AE into DM. It is both same. First time what we are doing is we are taking AD as the base and EN as the height because it is perpendicular. Second time we are taking AE as the base and DM as the height. Both are equal. Now in this equation we will take half into AE into DM, divided by half into EC into DM. Now again half cancel, DM cancel, we will get AE by EC. Okay. Now let us see triangle BDE, which is BDE, and triangle DEC. So these two triangles formed by these dotted lines BDE and DEC, they are on the same base. Look, it is DEB and DEC. They are on the same base. So one triangle is this, another triangle is this. Which is the common side? This is the common side, DE. Are on the same base DE and between the same parallels BC and DE. I have already told that DE is parallel to BC. So they are in between the same parallels BC and DE. So in 9th standard you have learnt that if two triangles have the same base and they are in between the same parallels, then their areas are equal. So we write that areas are equal. Area of BDE equal to area of DEC. Now we substitute DEC by BDE. Okay. Now in this equation, instead of writing DEC, we can write it as R of BDE. Why? Because both are equal. Now if you see equation 1 and equation 2, this is also R of ADE by BDE, this is also ADE by BDE. Hence, because left hand side are equal, right hand side is also equal. Hence, AD by DB equal to AE by EC. This is what we have to prove. Look, AD by DB equal to AE by EC. Hence proved. So what does this mean? If there is a parallel line to one side of a triangle and it is intersecting the other two sides at distinct point D and E, then it divides the two sides in the same ratio. That is AD by DB equal to AE by EC. AD by DB, AE by EC. This is the proof of theorem 2.1. This is very important. Please learn the derivation properly. Let us see theorem 2.2. If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in same ratio, then the line is parallel to third side. Let us take a line DE which divides two sides in the same ratio. That is AD by DB equal to AE by EC. Okay? A line divides two sides in same ratio. I have written here. Then the line is parallel to third side. So what we have to prove? We have to prove that line is parallel to third side. DE is parallel to BC. Okay? This is what we have to prove. Now I have written the statement. If a line divides two sides same ratio, AD by DB equal to AE by EC. Now let us assume that DE is not parallel to BC. Let us assume that. And let us draw a line DE dash which is parallel to BC. Okay? We have assumed that this is not parallel. That is why we have drawn a parallel line DE dash. Now, from theorem 2.1, because we have assumed that DE dash is parallel to BC, by db equal to AE dash by E dash C. Why? From theorem 2.1. What does theorem 2.1 say? If a line is drawn parallel to third side, then it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. So we have assumed that DE dash is parallel to BC. So AD by DB equal to AE dash by E dash C. Now from 1 and 2, look here, AD by DB, AD by DB. So left hand side is equal. So AE dash by E dash C equal to AE by EC. So we get equation 3. Now let us add 1 to both sides. Plus 1 plus 1. So what do we get when we add? A dash E plus E dash C by E dash C equal to AE plus EC by EC. So what is AE dash plus E dash C? AE dash plus E dash C equal to AC. So equal to AC. What is AE plus EC? AE plus EC, that is also equal to AC. So we can write this as AC by E dash C equal to AC by E dash C. EC, sorry. So let us cancel AC dash. So we get E dash C equal to EC. E dash C equal to EC. It means that E dash and E are the same point. So E dash equal to E. Because E dash C equal to EC. This is equal to this. It means both are the same point. And we have drawn a line DE dash parallel to BC. So because E dash and E are same according to this one, and DE dash is parallel to BC, DE is also parallel to BC. Why? Because DE dash is parallel. How? We have assumed DE dash is parallel to BC, and we also got E dash is equal to E, hence DE is also parallel to BC. This is the proof of theorem 2.2. In next class, I will solve some examples for theorem 2.1, 2.2 Thales theorem, and we will also solve exercise 2.2. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ.